Welcome to Wonderland. Explore the world through our eyes. So for today's episode, we get to see the Hue Imperial, which is what I'm showing you right now. And then next we go to the Langko beach, where we'll show you briefly how it looks like. And the final destination for today will be the Mausoleum of the Emperor Dinh. Yeah, that's the name. So yeah, let's get back to it. So from Da Nang, the first spot that we stop at is the Hue Imperial. So as you can see, it's kind of like at a high peak, and it connects Da Nang and Hue City, okay, which is where we're going, right, for the tour. So yeah, this is just us taking in, how beautiful it is, how it was on top there. And we just had to wait there for like 10 to 20 minutes and snapped a few pictures. And you can see like there were some chairs in the background. So there are other tourists that decided, you know what, we want to see the sunrise from this point of view. So you can see their chairs, and there are a lot of people, I'm sure they had a wonderful time just seeing the sunrise. So yeah, that is it about the Hue Pass ride. So after this, next stop is Langko Beach. So mainly this place is like a fishing area, and I think you can see a lot. Yeah, it's a fishing area, and mostly, would I say fishing or farming area, but apparently it's where they farm a lot of oysters. So this is ours just driving to the place where we're going to make a quick stop. So this is the waters that surround the areas and all that. And well, I wouldn't say there's a beach. They say Langko Beach, but there's just a small part of the area. Well, from our side, it was just a small part with the white sands, but the rest, as you can see, it's just the water, and you can see the nets and all that is in the, I don't know, river, sea, ocean, yeah, something like that. So yeah, this is just the view of ours as we got near to the place. And that's the beach. I know, right? So yeah, after we got here, we made a quick stop. It was also a bathroom break, and apparently next to it, a bathroom break apparently it's in this pearl store, kind of fancy, right? So yeah, if you want to buy yourself some pearls freshly from the oysters, well, I don't know if it's fresh, but yes, that is the place to be. And this is just the surroundings. So this is like a big restaurant, and obviously strictly seafood, and it's fresh also from the waters. So this is all about the Langko Beach, and stay tuned for the next interesting part, which will be the Mausoleum of Emperor Dinh. So yeah, enjoy.
Hi guys,
welcome back to our channel. And today
Okay, so today we're going to a city that is called Hue.
City.
What did you say?
When?
No, the other part, the last part should be silent. Hue. Okay, guys.
I'm not a Vietnamese.
The spelling is Hue City. You can look it up on Google to pronounce it. By the side, it's Hue.
But to those that want simplicity, just say Emperor's Tomb. That's it.
Yeah, because that's the main tour. That's what we're going to see, right? The Emperor's Tomb, right? Okay, so for the tour, right? We go through it. We are going to many different places, right? But before we get to the Emperor's Tomb, which is where the main focus for today, so the journey is from Da Nang through the Hue Pass. Remember the Hue Pass? It's like
it's
point?
More like the apex of all the Da Nang, areas. Like
we just know from there you can see
the Da Nang cities and all those kind of stuff.
So I feel like I thought they said actually it's like the middle of.
They said it's the highest point.
No, I mean the middle of Da Nang City.
Okay.
The Hue City, right? Exactly. So you get it. So the Imperial told us, so it's the Hue Pass. From there, we go to a beach called Lang Beach. Was it even a beach? It was just a small. But apparently it's a fishing area. That's the main fish. What are the fish? Seafood?
It's seafood. I don't know what type of seafood that they were. Because I'm not really an expert in seafood.
Yeah, I don't quite remember.
Yeah.
But I remember next to it there was a store that was selling pearls. So. Isn't it they were fishing oysters? Remember when we were asking how
oysters
move and come to the tires? Remember that was
exactly.
Yeah, so
oysters.
so it's it's an oyster place because
and they'll get pearls in them, right?
Yeah, because remember when we were asking, so there were these tires, like the car tires that were like this in benches, I think.
Yeah.
But it's still a river. In the river, I think it's a river, right?
I don't know. Maybe it's water. It's a sea.
Okay, whatever. That water boat. In that river. So there were these tires that were staked up, and I remember they say that it's for the oysters.
Yeah, I don't know how they will.
To be honest, I've never literally googled how oyster. For me, even up until today, to believe that oyster is a living thing, it's an animal. It's hard. Although people eat oysters, but for me to think it's something that is living, because always is a shell. Right?
A shell, yeah.
I mean, you open.
But when they are moving, they'll be like.
But apparently, that's where they breed or they collect. I don't know, but it has something to do with that, with the tires. So next to it was actually a shop selling pure pearls.
Pearls. Yeah.
Like pearls.
So it seems like
straight from
the
oysters.
Oysters, yeah.
Yeah. So it was quite clear. But like always, as tourists who are blush, just look around and look like we're interested.
Pictures.
And they're asking prices. And they
and
tell you these thousands of US dollars. And be like,
okay, that's fine. Cool.
Next time we'll come.
See you.
And they know, obviously, they know it's not going to come back. So I think that was enough of the Lang Beach. So we were there for what? Remember the experience that we had with that guy that had Zim?
Yeah, we met a guy with a counter book like this, as thick as this one, and he was collecting currencies from different countries, and we were shocked to see the Zimbabwean dollar. Oh my God, 1 billion! Was it a 1 billion or so?
Was it a bearer check?
Yeah, it's a bearer check.
For those who know Zimbabwe. When did you use the bearer check? Was it like 2007 and below, right?
Bearer check, it was,
Yeah, it's a long time. 2006 is that long ago. And apparently he had that, which means the person that gave him, became...
Probably is dead.
It's just why are you saying this is a century ago and the person already died? It's not like...
I'm sorry, I didn't know why I did that.
Maybe. But it's okay. It's that long ago. Because from us, right, if we're saying it's 2006, we're in 2024, which means what?
2006.
What?
Alright, fine. We can calculate simply. 4 years, 2010. Right, from 18 years.
Oh, you said 8 what?
18 years. 4 from 2006.
Okay.
2010. From 2010 to 2024.
Oh, okay.
And then we just add the 4.
So the person in 18 years is dead.
We don't know how old he was. If he was 57, if he was 70.
It's okay.
70. What's our life expectancy right now?
People still live up to 100.
How many are they?
We are not counting.
We are talking about the average.
It's okay. But the point is, for that currency, right? It's that long ago. It's like we used that currency 18 years ago, and there have been a lot of currencies that
came up.
Is it currency? Should you say currency or money? Type of money? I don't even know.
It's not a currency. It's a bearer check.
No, I mean even the ones that came up, they're not currencies. Remember? Okay,
bearer checks.
Let's not talk about how much. That's how old the money that he had, right?
No, actually,
and it's no longer of value really up until today. So it was quite amazing. It was so intrigued. Like, you come from this, you're not. We're like, man.
He was like, can you give us the current one? And you say, apparently we don't have any.
We don't have any. Probably if we had, we could have given him.
Yeah, we order one on 10.
No, I literally have one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Or we can order on 10.
I didn't get that part, but it's okay.
10 is everything,
It's okay. So I think
but
that was
it was kind of an experience. He motivated me. He had almost about currencies of almost about 50 countries
just collecting
and putting.
We don't know if at the end of the day does he sell it, does he get money? But I think for him he just loves doing that.
Yeah, it's more like
interacting with tourists, get to know their currency, if they can
memories, right?
Yeah, I think for him it's kind of experience. But that was it about the guy. Then
that was the half of our journey.
I think by now it's like what? Okay, it's around 11 by this time because we're still on our way, right?
Exactly.
Because I think we got to the tomb at around 12.
Yeah, 12. It was kind of a long journey actually.
Yeah. So now we're going to go into a history lesson because honestly, we don't even remember what the tour guide was talking about.
Yeah.
All we know is we went to it. What do you know? What do you know?
Let's go back to the history.
You can't even remember anything.
What I know.
Okay, so the tomb, right? The emperor's name is Khai. Khai Dinh.
Let me help you out with this.
You can't even pronounce the
Khai Dinh.
Right? Yeah. So it's a mausoleum, right? So he was the 12th emperor of the Nguyen dynasty of Vietnam, right? So I think in the next section you'll see the architecture.
The architecture.
Yes.
Or architecture.
I mean, all for one person, right? You can't even believe it.
You know, when they told us that we are going to see the tomb, I was saying, oh my God, why are they taking us to graveyard? Why is that?
Yeah, we thought it was going to be like,
are we paying to see?
Just to see, like we just gave them to be like, here lies the emperor.
And then I'll say, oh wow, let's go back to the.
I mean, it's a whole tourist attraction. It's a big place, a huge place, like very huge.
I was shocked. You know when I
a lot of structures.
Oh my God.
Just for that one person, right? So they say that the tomb was completed in 1931 after 11 years of construction. But
11 years of construction.
It was completed in 1931. So would you believe the architecture that we actually see?
It's from 1931.
It's from 1931.
If you see it, you won't believe it. It seems like they just completed it yesterday.
I mean, it's so new, so
shiny, intact.
Yeah. And it's awful. So I just want us to go through the funny things that we heard. So it's saying this Khai Dinh became an emperor of Vietnam in 1916 after his predecessor was exiled by the French colonial government. I remember there was a lot of politics over
right? That's why we have French village. We spoke about the French village, right? Yeah.
So it says Khai Dinh worked closely with the government of France, and by the end of his reign, he was considered to be nothing more than a salaried employee of the French government. I think that's why they said so they had issues with Vietnam.
Exactly.
Because initially they're like, it's as if it was an outcast, like he kind of, sold out. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I heard that even the Vietnamese actually was not really respecting him.
Oh yeah,
because he was like a puppet.
It was like they're saying it was like a puppet for the French, right?
French puppet.
Okay. Yeah. So now he's remembering what was.
I know what they said. In some of the history, actually, I was reading it. Yeah, that's why they used to call me. I was the one who always be on the last. They would call me, "Where is this guy? Where is this guy?"
Yeah, you were busy taking the pictures that had history.
Exactly.
Yeah. So they are saying like a number of Vietnamese emperors, Khai Dinh desired the preparation of a tomb in anticipation of his death. I think we know, like the people from older days, they would like
they'll prepare their tombs before they die.
Before they die and all that. So he's saying that before his death, he visited France, so where he was likely influenced by the architectural styles there, hence the Mausoleum. So he actually built his own, according to his own. Yep.
Yeah. He prophesied about his death.
But then here's the dark side. He says in anticipation, he allegedly raised taxes by 30% in order to finance the construction of the lavish tomb. I knew there was something special about this.
Exactly.
He stole some. He stole the people's money in order to build that. Because honestly, the material. I remember even they said some of it was actually shipped from France.
Yeah, because they said like there were actually different types of architecture. There you see there is a Vietnamese one, there is a Chinese. You see on the ceiling there are more like dragons and all this kind of stuff, and then there are like on the tomb itself, it is like tiles that are so unique.
Yeah, they're very unique,
and they are very small. I don't know how they did it, but you know what?
Yeah, it's amazing work.
That was amazing work.
Then we also get to see these positions that are in glasses, like that we actually used during the time.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think it's like a museum.
Yeah,
it becomes kind of like a museum on its own.
Can you just imagine if a tomb becomes a tourist attraction? What does it tell you? When a tomb, we know very well back then in Africa, right?
I think the only tombs that are an attraction, which I knew, was the Egyptians, like the pharaohs, where everyone is enticed. But this one, I think it's almost. I have never been to Egypt.
In Africa, we run away from graves, but this one, people
you run to it.
Because
you want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So that was it about the tomb. So then also like I'm not so sure if we have the video, but if we don't, we'll share the pictures. Like there's actually these statues. Okay, so when you get there before the tomb, there are people.
Statues.
Okay, I was about to say there are people. There are statues of people that side and that side. So here is the theory, right? They are saying this. Okay, initially we were like, these people, did they actually live there? Like, no, they were not actual real people. But I didn't get it. But it's like these people, they will accompany the emperor, right? To wherever, the eternal world, right? Yeah. And they will be serving him there.
And we said, well, all right.
No, it's okay. Because of religious purposes, we know.
They must stay.
But the funny part that I didn't get is when you say these people are not real people, so who is who's going?
Exactly.
If there were people that actually died, we'll be like, okay, well.
Now I was actually suspecting, like I still remember there's someone who did that previously. I think it's Shaka.
Okay,
right?
That's in our
African history.
Yeah.
So Shaka, when her mother died, he buried her mother with 10 virgin girls that were so most beautiful.
Alive.
So I don't know when those people, like after the death of the king.
Oh, maybe they are meant to serve.
Are they those people that are meant to serve are also accompanying the king even in the grave?
But they said they are not. Now I don't get it. Maybe for some that know history, please correct.
We were not really getting the
Yeah,
historian
because
properly.
you can't just build a statue, say the statue will follow. No, there has to be a person. Because
Exactly.
the whole thing behind was these are people that have gone beyond to save him even in the afterlife.
And they are eunuchs as well.
Really?
Yeah, they were eunuchs. You didn't hear that part?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, everyone who was close to the king, the guards and everything, they were eunuchs.
Okay.
Yeah. The king was so jealous, I'm telling you.
But we're talking. Okay. So and then there's this thing that they say the emperor, the way he was buried, like upside down. I didn't get that part.
You know, I didn't get it. I had like.
I think,
He was dismembered. His body.
But it was the whole reason was because like he was a sellout. The whole thing between French and Vietnam, like him being a puppet of the French.
Yeah, he was not really given that respect.
When he was buried.
Yeah.
But
if you see it,
buried in his own mansion.
It's only now where they're saying it was not respectable. But if you see it, you.
No, but thinking that he took money from the people just to build that thing on his own. Wow. Now we admire.
What do we do now?
Place of rest.
What do we do now? Can we just take money out of him?
No, but already we're taking money for that place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because now we have to pay to see that place.
He invested.
A lifetime investment.
A lifetime investment.
I think even the amount of tax that it took is now far less than the money that they're getting from it.
Exactly.
So I think it's a 50. Okay, we're not into politics.
But you know,
I mean, because
I think if he knew that tomb will make money
for the people,
I don't think he would die.
But he had no choice.
He was to collect money before he's dead.
So yeah, that is it about the Emperor Khai, Dinh, whatever. Yeah. So I think that is, you find it interesting, and the pictures.
The architecture was so good.
Was really good.
Yeah.
You also find that to be really
it's
breathtaking. You want to be. So to be honest, when we go there, we couldn't believe there's actually a person.
Exactly.
You would ask yourself like,
wow,
he's actually buried. And the other mystery was, how did he enter? How did they? Where did they put a
outside?
From outside,
yeah. It's more like about 10 meters away from the point where we were told that that's the entrance.
I think kind of like an underground.
Yeah, exactly. It was an underground entrance.
Yeah,
so we don't know how they transported his coffin from that 10-meter point to where it was. Oh my God, that was shocking.
Yeah, so that is it about the
Emperor's tomb.
So next, it's not a tomb site, but we are going to a palace.
Yay!
So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and hope you also enjoy watching the architecture of this wonderful Mausoleum. in Hue City. So that's it, guys. Bye.
Bye for now.
So this is us arriving at the mausoleum of the Emperor Khai Dinh, and another day again to do a lot of legwork. And as you can see, we have to go up the stairs, so there are a lot of stairs. At this point, after the previous day, we're like, we have to do what needs to be done. We did the whole hiking and we just had to hang on, and this is kind of the last day of doing these tours before we head back home. So this is us lining up for the ticket. So the tour guide had gone to purchase the ticket and give us. And remember what I said about the people that will accompany and serve the emperor in the afterlife. So those statues that you just saw briefly are apparently the ones to serve the emperor in the afterlife. And at this point, I think if you listened to the audio that we had, if you listen to the video, we mentioned on how there's a spot where they made a hole underground and carried the king, and it was kind of like this place. So I think it was explaining on how underground, I guess, there is some tunnel that leads to the mausoleum. Yeah, and well, yeah, he's showing us those are the people that will serve the emperor in the afterlife according to their beliefs. Yes, so yeah. Yeah, so I think we forgot to count how many they are, but you can see there are many stages. So yeah, which means many servants for the emperor. So yeah, as you can see, we had to continue with the journey because now we haven't even reached the tomb yet. I mean, it's the entire place, but now we are heading to where he was actually laid. And we are here, guys. Like we told you, you will be shocked by the architecture. I mean, it's just, yeah, look at it. Just look at it. So this is the outside, and we're gonna show you how it looks inside. Yep, can you see that? Can you see that? I mean, it's so unbelievable. And this is where he is laid. So there's a statue of him sitting on a chair. And yeah, that's the ceiling, or I would say this is the surrounding, guys. So it was just too breathtaking. And like we told you, looks brand new. Like, so they just built it like yesterday. Yeah, so that was it. And of course, there was some history. I think we also told you like where they say how he was laid and all that stuff. So yeah, and from here we just got to see, or those prized possessions that were used by the king during the emperor by the time, that have been reserved, or because now it looks like kind of a museum. So now there are like 2 rooms or so that have the glasses, and inside the glasses you have these most treasured objects. So yeah, these are the objects that are there, and there will be some pamphlet with some history, what it is, and all that. So you get to see a lot of things in here. So yeah, just take a look with us. Let's explore together. Yeah, so guys, that was it about the object, and that was it about this tour, which is the first part, right, where we get to this mausoleum. So we are done, and we hope you enjoyed and also loved the content that we managed to get for you guys. So yeah, next stop is we're going to the Imperial City. They call it the Imperial City. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to our channel for more content to come. Thank you for watching, and it is bye for now.